So I'm with Hans today from Conax, and Conax have been very successful in delivering security solutions for the broadcast operations side of the business. What about IPTV?
Yes, Lisa. That's an interesting aspect. First, what we mean with IPTV, because there's some confusion about this. IPTV, OTT. For Conax, IPTV means content delivered via a managed network. While OTT is an unmanaged open network. So for IPTV, we think that the size of the worldwide size of the business is maybe 35 million per year, of which the majority is in China, about 60%. So this has not been a very big market compared to the broadcast, which is maybe 300 million. But we see some changes now. We see, for example, that cable operators or customers, when they expand their network, they don't use coax, but they use fiber infrastructure. That means IPTV. We see also that the telcos becoming a dominant player in the broadcast market, and telcos are also focused on IPTV. So these changes in the market has made us realize that maybe Conax should also become active in this market.
Okay, so what is the solution that you provide to IPTV operators?
Basically, when Conax develops a new solution, we focus on the security. So that means when we decided to go into this market segment and develop solutions for IPTV, the security has been an important designing parameter for us. So on the client side, in the set-top box side, we developed together with our sister company Nagra a solution called Connected Access, which we can use in the set-top box to give content protection for the operator for the content delivered via IPTV. This Connected Access client is not only suitable for IPTV, but in another scenario can be used for OTT, on tablets, or even in a hybrid set-top box, where there's a two-way connection between the box and the operator. But we focus on security, so we do want our technology to make use of resources, security resources inside the chipsets. We use this NOx-free technology. On the headend side, the beauty is we can use our existing Contego infrastructure, which makes it very easy for the customers when they use the DVB broadcast operation to also use the same head-end infrastructure to use IPTV.
So how does Conax plan to differentiate its product in the marketplace?
Yes, I already mentioned to you on the security side, but first let's talk about this Contego head-end. We see a potential customer group is existing Conax customers who use Contego but want to expand their network with IPTV, the typical cable operators. Contego is designed to support multi-DRAM solutions. So that means from one head-end side, they can control a subscriber on maybe on cable, on IPTV, or on OTT from the same head-end system. So he doesn't need to have separate management systems to control the subscriber. And we see this as a very interesting advantage for the customer. So he doesn't need to build up a completely separate IPTV infrastructure. The second aspect I want to talk about here where we differentiate is the security. For Conax, security is not just the content security or the ability for hackers to get free access to the content. But I think we are the only one in the industry who in the IPTV segment, who give a protection of the whole set-top box. With that I mean that these days the set-top box, the IPTV box, is actually a small computer, which very easily it can be used for hackers as a botnet platform to launch what we call DDoS attacks on company websites. You see, this is in the hacking industry a big issue today. So the last thing an IPTV operator wants is that his set-top box population is used by hackers to launch attacks on websites of banks, of other companies. So I think the differentiator Conax offers here is that we can give the operator a security assessment of the whole box, not only for the content protection, but that he knows that his IPTV set-top box is also protected against these other forms of intrusion. Another example can be hijacking, where somebody else take over the control of your set-top box. And this way maybe demand ransoming from the operator. So these aspects outside the traditional content security, I think, are not recognized enough in the industry. This threat is there, and I think this is one of the clear advantages Conax can offer to the operators to help them control these risks.
How do you educate your customers that there is a security issue out there?
Basically, we organize security workshops for our customers and partners, and this is one of the messages Conax try to give to the world, also via media like yourself, that content security is more than just the ability of hackers to get free access to the content.
So what can we expect from Conax in the future?
I think this whole IPTV product from Conax is something new, and I think we have big expectations that this market segment will grow, that maybe the DVB business will gradually go down, but that more and more cable operators will use IPTV technology to distribute content to the networks, and I think Conax will play a big role in this.